During this quick video, we're going to be talking about the Video Overload Manager and how to set up your first overload. So here on the manager, at the top half, you can see we have the option to go ahead and create a new overload. And at the bottom, it's going to be a list of the overloads that we currently have running. And here it looks just like the overplay settings where you can come in, you can edit, delete, or preview the current overloads that you have running. But let's go ahead and create one from scratch really quick so we can see exactly what it looks like. So the first thing you need to do is give your overload a name. So I'm going to call this demo number 1, and then I'm going to click on next. And now we have some YouTube options that we need to set up. The first option is, do we want to enable the overload? Okay, do we want the plugin to run? So I'm going to check mark that. Next up, we need to select the keyword that we want the plugin to search on YouTube and find videos for us. Now we set this up in our settings, if you remember, when we set up our YouTube API key, and then we entered the different keywords that we wanted to focus. So I entered how to yoga because that's my keyword, so I'm going to select that. Next, you can choose to select a YouTube category if you only want to focus on videos from a certain category. And then if you want, we can define the search criteria. We can order the videos by relevance, view count, rating, the date published, or the title. We can turn on a safe search if we want to. We can choose to search just a certain channel ID if you want to pull videos from a particular subscriber or a YouTube personality. You can enter that channel ID here. We can choose which country we want to pull the videos from, the length of those videos, and the license type. So we can get pretty creative here and get pretty detailed based on the criteria that we want. And once you have everything set up here, we're going to click on next. We're going to go to the post settings. Okay, so when Overload grabs a video and makes the post on your website, do you want that post to be published, or do you want it to start off as a draft first? So if you would rather see the post before it goes live and possibly make any changes, put it on draft. If you just want everything to go live instantly, go ahead and put it on published. Now for the category, do you want the post to match the keywords and put it in a category that matches your keyword? If not, it'll create a new category for that keyword. Or do you want it to post to a randomly selected category that you have listed below? Or you can choose which category to post it to. So I'm just going to have mine create its own category if my keyword is not matched for a category. Then I'm going to click on next. And now we need to choose which overplay we would like to apply to the videos that are being auto-posted to our blog. So let's say every single video on how to yoga that Video Overload brings in an auto-post to my blog, I want them to also automatically use my social sharing overplay that I set up in the other plugin. So you select which one you want to use, click on next, and now we need to tell the plugin how many posts we want created, okay? So we want to create between 1 and blank amount of posts every blank amount of hours, okay? So I can tell the plugin I want to create between 1 and 100 posts every 1 hour, okay? Now that's a lot, but I just want to show for an example here that the plugin is going to try to create between 1 and 100 posts to my blog every single hour. Then we can tell Overload to stop posting after so many posts have been auto-posted to the blog. So I can say after you post those 100 videos to my blog, stop running this particular overload. We will also be able to see the performance of the plugin itself once it starts running and you come back and you try to create another one. We'll see the performance and how it's been running in the last time that it ran. And then we have a few options here if you need help setting up the cron job and how to manually check to see if it's working. Once you have these settings all set up the way you like, just go ahead and click on finish. That's going to save your overload settings and it's going to get started with what you selected and get those videos auto posted to your blog.